April 5th, 2018. And guess who is reporting that this Central American caravan, they're calling a Migrant Caravan, has scrapped plans to travel to our U.S. border? The AFP. What does France got to do with it? Right? Well, I'm going to read this verbatim so you don't miss their tone. A caravan of Central American migrants whose trek across Mexico infuriated Donald Trump on Wednesday scrapped plans to cross into the United States as the American president ordered the National Guard to deploy to the border. Now for my commentary. It didn't just concern our president. It concerns a lot of Americans, especially those on borders, to be overrun by people you don't know and didn't see coming. And it's against the law. No country does this. No country allows caravans of families to just waltz across your border. I think not. Just ask Israel. This AFP report goes on to state that reports on the caravan had triggered. Okay? They're saying folks on Twitter got triggered from reports of this caravan, and that the diatribes from Trump, who threatened to axe the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, if Mexico did not stop the migrants. Well, hell yeah. I mean, they're walking right through. Right? Somebody do something. Briefing media at the White House on Wednesday, U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen announced that Trump had ordered our National Guard to deploy to assist the Border Patrol in the southwestern United States. Caravan leaders said most of the group, about 80%, would now remain in Mexico because Mexican authorities finally pulled it out their asses and are working with individual migrants and families to get them temporary papers. And this is a quote from Ireneo Mujica, the head of migrant advocacy group People Without Borders. In Spanish, it's Pueblo Sin Fronteras. Who funds this group? It's an advocacy group. Their dollars are coming from somewhere. And by following the money, we'll see why those people are coming up to America. Well, here's a quote from that Quote, all they want is a place to live in peace, where they can work without having guns pointed at them, without being forced to join a gang. End quote. AFP is saying also that a handful of these migrants with strong claims they feel for asylum will continue to the U.S. border on their own. And then the head of migrant advocacy group People Without Borders praises the response of the Mexican government. Quote, Donald Trump wanted the world to crush us, to erase our existence. But Mexico responded admirably, and we thank the government for the way it handled this caravan, end quote. He told AFP in the town of Matias Romero in the southern Mexican state of Oaxaca. And I'm glad that our president called their bluff with his trump card, American military. I do hope that President Trump will send our troops anyways, just in case. Would be a good idea. This has been Me the People Perspectives. Why don't you break this news